Happy New Year. Action Toys. Lion Force. GOKIN Series Voltron. 40th official. Look at that. We're going to get into this. Happy New Year. First figure of the new year to come through. This is actually a 2024. This is on the line. People actually have gotten this. This is a 2024 release. People have already gotten this. So we'll just say that. Here's just a quick look at the back of the box. Nothing crazy. Quick spin. I love to see the styrofoam. Look at this. So, normally I'd probably just open it up for the most part. The instruction booklet, it was taped, but it's not anymore. Must have slipped. Oh, look at. So, without me having already done too much research, I'll say this much. I've heard and read about that. I actually forgot until I just opened it. Here's the stand. Here's the accessory package. You can take off the panels. So I'm going to tell you guys right away before I even open this up. Here's the tray so you can see everything. They've made a couple options. So the big bulge, and I'll grab a Voltron to show you guys too. So here is the Carbotics Voltron. Now we're getting baby steps. Okay? We're getting baby steps on the final form. There will never be a final form. But let's say the perfect Voltron, so to speak, for lack of a better term. There's always going to be people's opinions on what's good and what's not and this and that and the other. But for the most part, the most screen accurate Voltron. So this Action Toys Voltron got rid of this in the back, which kills the silhouette. They've done, so this is, again, the 5 Pro Voltron. And they've done over Bandai, they've done the leg covers. So hasn't 3.0, but I'm just using this as an example. We're getting more and more. So the other thing is the back of the Y. They've had a piece you can put that on. And this is what I haven't gotten with how cool Bandai used to be, anyway. And for how much detail, articulation, and things they used to put back in their figures, especially for the Voltron, I'm surprised that they haven't ever done. They were with Perfect Transformation. I can't think of off the top of my head, but they would have on their old bots, the GX series, the Solar GOKIN, they would have swap out pieces. So you could have that perfect transformation. I think Gunbuster had some. It's like, why didn't you just let us pop the legs off? Like this. This is what I'm getting at. This here is allowing us to pop these things on and off. So I just don't know why they couldn't get rid of this somehow. But it is what it is. We're getting to that evolution of the perfect screen accurate Voltron. Wow. Right when you open it, you have this nice display. The sword. Simple, but effective. Wow, these are nice. Look at this. So this is a lot smaller than. Wow. A good buddy of mine told me to remove the arms so we're not scratching them. Wow. You can already tell the joints. That's going to be some nice quality. Yeah, look at that nice protection. I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure this might be my first Action Toys. This is nice and hefty. Damn. For this size, this is a little brick. Wow, this feels good to hold in hand, I'm telling you. Very nice. So there's I don't want to say a whole new way to transform it, but there's different things going on. This is beautiful. Action Toys doesn't disappoint so far, top notch. I can already tell that just by feeling and holding this thing that it's quality. Throw this bad Larry back in. All right, pretty light. I mean, it's the arm lion. Probably not too much die cast. But we're going to see what we can do with these. Look at. So we can swap it out. That's fantastic. Look at that. Nice and easy. This is, you know what, guys? This is the way, you know, some toys should be. It's nice and refreshing to get something like this. That I'm not saying I want it to feel like a toy, but where you can actually move it and not worry too much about it. It's durable. So let me bend this. Open that. Look at that. Voltron is my favorite super robot. Head extends. Ooh. I did that. That's fine. So all those leg pieces we saw are going to be, I'm going to replace them. They are replaceable. This thing comes up. Let's see. I'm sure the cannon does move, but let's make sure. And yes, confirmation cannon. We're going to see how this also, look at that. That's kind of cool. Disappears. What about the tail? Oh, this opens up. You have the tail. This thing is pretty cool. Look at backwards. I mean, you're getting poses out of this thing. I can already tell. Look, double. 1, 2, 3 pieces for the joint right there. Look at that nice metal joint inside. This is going to be a great one. I can already tell. I was on the fence about it, and I forgot that I had pre-ordered it a while ago. And then here we are. So there's pieces in here, so if you need to get a spudger in to do it, whoops. But I'll tell you right now, if you just kind of don't pull it off like it's a door hinge. If you want to pull it off, it's not going to hurt anything. Pull it down in a way at an angle so it almost pops straight off. I wouldn't try to pry it off, but it goes on and off pretty easy. You shouldn't need a spudger is the point. And let's take a look at the paint. The paint kind of harkens back to the original 80s Voltron, 84 Voltron. This is starting to look more and more amazing. All right, so articulation is going to be the same. If it's different, I'll let you know, but I want to get this so we don't spend a whole crap ton of time on the individual lions. Other than a few features, and I obviously have it. Look, there's the tail. Look at that. So that's a big feature here I want to show you, because if you have any Voltrons, what I'm going to try to show you for the most part is the big differences. So that tail, I've never seen anything like that before. Usually the tail's here and it folds in, but look at nice and clean. Okay, and up here it could look like when it's formed like a knee joint or something. So that's not bad. Let's open up the mouth. Yeah, mouth opens. You have the missile in there. That does not move. They did so many great things. I'd rather have the aesthetics changed like they did. The bulge in the back gone. Replacing the lion's legs totally with the different parts. This is nice and heavy. So these make up for the arms. And again, you probably don't want the arms too heavy to weigh down. So they did nice, great portion control. Great weight. I can't wait to see how these new legs, and I can show you guys how these new legs form. I think they slide right in. Maybe this opens up. Yep. So it's going to slide in kind of like a boot and lock in. I'll just leave it open for now because I'm going to be doing the transformation. Let me pull this. Yeah, here we go. We can pull that out. Back and forth. I would be... Okay, so he goes in one way, but not the other way. So you know he's going to be on this side for posing. I mean, I just... Seems like a missed opportunity not to have it just go both ways, but whatever. And again, I'm more glad that they switched the aesthetics, getting back to what I was saying, than doing the weapons. Although I would like to see the weapons from the 84 Voltron make a comeback. See, like, this is kind of cool. They at least moved that, but this doesn't raise up. The ears don't open. These would open and there'd be some missile shooters inside. But other than that, I mean, great heft for its size. I mean, these are about 5-inch, 6-inch tall, maybe. We'll see how tall this thing is. Like I said, this is my first action toys, and I've heard nothing but good things about them. That paint. Yeah, and watch. Yep, see that pulls out, and you got him on the other side. See, and on the 84 Voltron, this helmet thing would pop up, and inside would be a hole, so the old school could shoot it. But when it came over to America, people like swallowed it. A kid swallowed some toys, so they left the features there, but they got rid of the springs and the shooting and stuff. So what I saw was just the original left over. When I was younger, I had no clue why the stuff opened and didn't really work. You couldn't shoot anything out of it. So now that I know the whole lore and the history, I realize going back, oh wow, that's why those pieces were there. Even if it didn't shoot, it'd be nice to have it have the lions open up and have a little more going on with them. All right, so I pulled that off earlier. And let's get these on. First time transforming, so let me see where it goes. The black lion. Okay. Yeah, I think it goes this way. Okay, hold on. So the bigger one, go here. Look at that. We're going with accuracy with this Voltron. Look at that. Clips right in. Match up the round with the round. Look at that, boys. Boom. Oh, man. I mean, you could have the wrist out. We'll rock with that. We'll see. Look at that. Paint is amazing. Opens up. Yeah, paint, definitely amazing. Easy transformation so far. Now these, look at, panels don't come off. Just the legs do. Back panel easy, like the other Lions. Two pegs, easy. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. The perfect transformation parts. Bandai did this on a lot of their robots. Maybe they thought they could save money because they had, you know, a Voltron. And Voltron is going to be a hot seller no matter what you do. So maybe they were figuring, hey, we don't need to, we'll do the best we can without going the extra mile. So I'll tell you right now, these are a little loose. I wish there was like a little magnet in there because it seems like they can just shake off. So I'm not happy with this so far. And there we go. All right, I'll try to go through the Black Lion quick. Look at that. The neck joint goes in. It'd be better if they had like, man, just pistons or something would be cool if they showed that. But we're going to open it up. He does come with an alternate head. Wow, look at this, guys. Look at all that movement. That's crazy. Okay. You can pull that off. Look at that. Nice and easy magnet swap. Look at that. Love it. You know, when they do things like this, you know, I'm serious. Shout out to Action Toys right now. So we're able to remove the feet. I don't just want to pluck them off. But yeah, that's what you do. Okay, it's not that hard. They come off. That way I won't scratch anything. Shout out GOKIN. So I'm going to assume we move these in and get them out of the way. We'll get that back on there. Let's see if these lock up on the shoulders or anything. I wonder what these holes are there. See? No hang off. All right, I opened up the back. And here are a couple tabs. So let's make sure I do these right. They look like they go this way if I'm lining it up. See, I think that's where the arms would go in. But again, you can just take them off like I did. And then when you shut it back down, like the hood of a car, just make sure as you close it, you kind of adjust it in. Because these move back and forth. And I think, now that I'm looking at it, these will lock, yeah. These also lock this from moving. So make sure, see that? Now these won't move. So that's a great idea. See, they're not just like 3.0. They just retooled the Voltron and put some covers on the legs. This Action Toys, if this was a, 10 inch figure, award-winning. I mean, it's still great now, but for me personally, I like at least the 10-inch, 9-inch range, like the CCS that's been coming out, or the Heat Boys Ninja Turtles, the Mosho Date figure, Takeda. So those type are right in my wheelhouse that I like. I thought it came separately, but here's the V for the back of the wings everybody loves. All right. This is the other big player in the game of fixing the little nuances on the Voltron to be able to get it to, cartoon anime accurate or whatnot. So you got the wings now, right? Okay. Ooh, these are sharp, huh? Okay. Look at that. Look at that silhouette. Look at that. And then here, does this move up? I'm trying to get let me figure this out. This is attached, so it's on a little hinge. Oh, there you go. Let me see. Is it supposed to slide in? Is it supposed to turn around? I was just going to say, this thing's really user-friendly up until now. Huh. Maybe I didn't... Oh, you have to have it triangulated in perfectly. See, I think without it looks better. Because the thing is, with the Voltron, I'm so used to seeing it probably without this at this point. But I'll leave it on. No reason to take it off and see that little hinge there. Look, boom. I'm leaving the cloth on for a second so I can show you the range of motion. I'm going to take the cloth off in a second, but I want it to go nuts without having to worry really about scratching it. All right. Let's keep going with it. We're going to get the yellow lion. Let me just show you, because it looks like it curves in. So you'd want to put, I think, the foot like that. Let's follow it in. Here we go. Doesn't seem like it's locking up. Just a word of advice. You want them flush. Okay? They do click in very hard. I've tried like finessing it one piece at a time. It's very hard to click in, so just make sure you get that click on these legs. And before you ask, yes, he can Van Damme. I'm still trying to figure out if there's drop down hips or not. So I'm looking at that right now. Van Damme. So here's a little discovery. So these flaps are going to open on the back. Okay? And then I thought they were more ankle pivots, but then I realized, I'm like, oh yeah. Let me show you, boys. It has something to do with the ankle. Okay, I had to get that out of there. Look at that. Stable-a-fucking-zation. Woo! Oh, let me put this down here to give me some room so you can get in there. Spudger, plastic, don't scratch it. Boom, boom. Look at that. This is cool, man. This is actually a good figure. I don't even have it together yet, and I'm already telling you, this thing is... This gets an A. No. Didn't even put it together yet. I'm giving this thing an A. The only reason why it's not an S tier is for the simple fact that it's smaller. I mean, if Carbonics just did this in that scale, it'd be over. It'd be a wrap. Look at, they even did better on the knee joint, so you don't have that gap that people don't like on the Blitzway. I mean, damn, man. This is just an amazing piece. So, okay, what I don't like is, so far, I'm just being real, the weapons are Soul of GOKIN, bland, maybe that's how they are, whatever. The little weapons are good. Sorry, I'm going what I don't like. So the weapon color's good. Let me just get back to it and not be negative. This is the best, better than Soul of GOKIN, even though these weapons are like an ethereal, they have an ethereal look. The Soul of GOKIN paint is dead. These actually have some sort of like glow or sheen to it that makes it like it appeared off of the lion, like it's a ghost or spirit type of weapon. The paint, absolutely S tier for just a simple paint. This kind of reminds me of RoboCop. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But this paint, S tier. S tier, the whole paint on this figure. So, I don't like that. Maybe the weapons are this way. I just don't like the plain Jane weapons, whatever. But this paint makes up for it. These on the Blue Lion are falling off. They're really loose. I don't like that. I'm thinking maybe a little Kiki should be fine. And I'll get back. We're going to put the arms on. Let's go with... If they had a sticker set with this, too, would be awesome. Let's see. This is my first time combining this, so... Just a word of caution, just the arms were a little hard to stick in. So just kind of be careful when you're doing that. Things might come out of place when you're trying to get it all together. Oh yeah, good. Wrist movement. Good. There we go. Here's the Blitzway and the Action Toys together. The look down. Sad face. Look at this neck, man. So, I'm going to tell you right now, this back piece is aggravating. So you just want to be careful when you're posing them, because I tend to grab back there and move it. I love everything about this. The only thing I'm not extremely happy with are the arm connections, where the tail goes into the arm or whatever you want to call it. I would leave it spread out just a little bit. You could probably do a little closer, a little further away. Don't put it all the way in so you don't scuff up the gold piece on the lion. I would leave just, you know, just enough, just to see here, just a millimeter, so when you're moving the arms up and down, you're not, Let me see. I don't know. I thought the gold might rotate with it. But there you go. Action Toys Voltron. I hope you guys liked it. I'm happy to see y'all back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I mean, at least like the video if you do like it. Sub up. Share if you want to. Thanks for watching. This is a great start to the new year so far. We have Donatello Heat Boys coming in. He'll be the final Ninja Turtle. Sooner or later, I'll definitely going to get Shredder to put him with my Samurai clans. Hopefully he fits well with Takeda and Date with the Mosho guys. Hopefully he scales well and fits well with the aesthetic. I also have the Gold Lancelot coming in, as well as a few others that have been pre-ordered, not to mention the Carbotics Mazinkaiser. So hopefully we'll see some good stuff soon. Again, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Holla at your boy.